What up, Laker Nation? Today I want to get into a few things about the Lakers situation with Kevin Durant, and I want to also talk about the Moscow signings, how this affect us in long term and short term. First, I want to get into the Kevin Durant signing. They're a very dominant team, and I feel that it was very irresponsible for Mitch to jump out there and sign Luol Deng and Mozgov so early in the process when it was clear Kevin Durant had meetings up until Sunday and he said he was going to make his decision on 4th of July. And I feel that to make them type of signings for them type of long-term deal, it kills the Lakers in the future. And I say that to say this, Russell Westbrook. Westbrook, what I'm hearing, OKC might be looking to deal him because they don't want to lose him for nothing the way Kevin Durant, what just happened with Durant. Now, me personally, I wouldn't trade for Westbrook right now because he's still a free agent. And I don't really want to hear, God, look what happened with Dwight Howard. Things happen all the time. I'm just scared the chance something like that and something go bad and we give up a couple young players for him. If I'm the Lakers, I would go to him right now and call him and be like, listen, we're interested in you. See his interest. You talk to him. You send one of the guys out there, Brian Shaw or someone, you talk to him, tell him we're interested, but the reason I want to trade for him because we want to have all the assets to have a big, strong team with you. You can play the year out in OKC. If they trade you to a team, don't promise them that you would resign with that team. The OKC trade you, just trade you on faith. So I believe that Russell Westbrook he seemed like a type, would come to LA. Now I say that to say this. The reason why I'm blogging so late, I was tired, I went out to the club, and like I wasn't feeling well. Now I feel a little better. I was on blog earlier soon when I heard the Kevin Durant news. But I was out in the party yesterday in the VIP, and there was an NBA player there, good player that's in the league. And I asked him, I said, let me ask you something. We was there, normally I wouldn't go up to no guys, I don't know, regardless he an NBA player. I'm doing my thing, We in the VIP, we was right next to each other. So, they was cool, whatever. So I asked him, I said, let me ask you something. Why nobody want to come to the Lakers? I said, is it true? He said, I don't know why ESPN and all these guys be saying nobody want to play with the Lakers. He said he don't know where that get from. He said people will love to go play with the Lakers. He said people may use that against the Lakers in negotiation to try to get more money now that it's out there like that. But he said people would love to go to LA. He said just because Durant didn't give the Lakers a meeting, that don't mean he didn't want to play with LA. He said Durant probably want to win right now in his career. This before we knew anything about him signing with Golden State. This was last night. He said, I don't know anything about. He said maybe Durant at his point of career. He said same thing with LaMarcus Aldridge. It depends where somebody at in their career and what type of person they is. Durant is more of a laid-back type of guy. LA might not mean nothing to him. Westbrook will embrace that. Certain guys want that big city. He said, I don't know where people get that from. He said that's far as things from the truth. He said people would love to play with the Lakers. He said he don't know where that come from. So that made me feel a little better because this guy, I could take him for it. He had no reason to tell me or anything. And then what made me feel good, he said the Lakers got some. He said he didn't understand. He said the Lakers team young players way better than the Celtics young player. Because I asked him, I said, it's crazy because to me, I don't really see much the Celtics have. Like, why would he so much with the Celtics? He said, I feel the same way. He said the Lakers got much better young players. This guy is 29 years old. He said, I don't know why, Because he said the Celtics, the Laker players is much better. He feel they much better than the Celtics young players. He said Brandon Ingram, he said he would basically bet anything that this guy be a superstar. He said he like Ingram. He said he don't see no way in the world this guy won't be a superstar. He said he's like that. He said right now he gonna come in the league and score. He said he don't see nobody. He said he's long, he's tall. He said no way. He said he definitely see him being a star. He said Russell, he don't know about being a superstar. He said it's possible. He said he think Russell a real good player. He's talented, but he don't feel the same how he feel with Ingram. He definitely put the money up that Ingram be a star. He's like Randall. He said Randall's a beast. He said he's cock strong. He said he went up against him. He said Randall's just powerful. He said he's good. He can handle. He's strong. He said Randall got a lot of heart. And he said he definitely think Randall gonna be a beast. He said I can't say a superstar, but he said Randall is a beast. Randall's gonna be a problem. And he said Clarkson is good. He said he's fast. He said he's quick. He said he's a good player. He said he really like Clarkson. And I asked him, I said, how you feel about Larry Nance? He said to me, he said he don't really think much of Larry Nance. He said he has jumping ability. He's more of a highlight type of guy, but he don't really see much. He said role player, but he's don't really see much about him. And this guy here, you could tell he know his basketball. Something they play guys don't know, but he was just saying about different things in the league. And so we also talked about because he said another thing, he said he didn't understand them signings with Luol Deng and Mozgov. He said he was very shocked about both of them signings. He said Luol Deng is a good guy. He said good guy, he laid back, but he said Luol Deng don't have that strong voice in no locker. He said he keep hearing they say, oh, he's a veteran presence and locker room guy. He said Luol Deng just laid back. He said he's positive, one-on-one. He'll talk to you. He said he'll help you. He won't complain. He said Luol Deng is a good dude. But he said he won't have that big, strong voice leadership. He said that's just not him. And he said Mozgov, that's definitely not him. And he was basically saying the same thing I said. I said, yeah, because they were saying about Hibbett. Hibbett more vocal and more of a locker room presence, strong presence with a guy than, Hibbett has like that type of presence. He might not be that good, but that's just him. And so I was like, yeah, I told him I'm a diehard Laker fan and this, that, and the third. And, I told him who my friend was. And he's like, oh, cool, whatever. But I said, we talked for a little while. And he said that's not true. And that was that. Now, to say this. And I told you guys on my last blog, it was very irresponsible for Mitch Kupchak to do what he did. Now, we all knew coming to this that Golden State had to shed salary if they was getting Durant. Dallas got Andrew Bogut on the last year of his deal. His money going to be gone for a second-round pick. We all knew that. All knew that. They had to renounce Festus Ezeli. We could have even got him a younger guy, rim protector, more of a dominant presence than Mozgov. Guy's 27 years old. Probably could have just got him. Just a little patience. See, that's the problem I'm having with them. If you're going to jump out there and kill your cap space, I was rather, even if it would have been Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes was 23, 24 years old. If the Lakers would have signed him, it'd have been like, but just say they did Harrison Barnes and Zealy, and we tied up our money with that. You can understand these younger guys, and maybe on the upside, Harrison Barnes with a bigger role. We don't know what may happen. We already know how the Luol Deng situation is going to turn out. He's been on decline. He logged a lot of minutes. He has a lot of wear and tear in his body. We already know he's going to be a solid player. Mozgov, they say if he be solid, but that's too much money for solid guys. So you're going to tie all that money, like $35 million in solid guys, 30 and 31 respectively. Like, you have to be smart and be responsible. And this stuff that's really irking me. Look at the signings. Brandon Jennings, 1 year, $5 million. Aaron Afalo get $12 million. He only signed a 2-year deal. Rondo, 2-year deal. Pau Gasol, 2-year deal. Al Jefferson, 3-year deal, but at $10 million. Guys, and even with the OKC situation, they wanted Al Horford. We knew they had to get rid of Enes Kanter to get Al Horford. How this thing work, when teams want to dump a guy real quick, when they want to hurry up and sign him, they don't have time to be going back and forth and negotiate. You give me him, you give me him. Okay, you take him, go second round pick, go, let's go. We need to clear this space. If we'd have got an Enes Kanter guy much better, younger, and everything than Andrew and Mozgov. Andrew Bogut, Luke Walton. Oh, I want Andrew Bogut. I want Mozgov could play the Bogut role. You could have got the real thing on Bogut for 1 year, and let's get this cap space back. Now the problem is going to be now, and this is why I was telling you guys. I don't want to come off like a know-it-all, but I know what I'm talking about. Andrew, now if Westbrook do want to come to the Lakers, and this is why I told y'all in my last blog that them two signings with the Mozgov and Luol Deng put a lot of pressure on them young guys. Because now them young guys got to take giant steps in order for us to get a good free agent. If they just be a little better than they was last year, which I think they definitely going to be a little better than they did last year. I don't see them dropping down. I see them, if they all be healthy, I can see them playing a little better. Meaning D'Angelo Russell, Clarkson, and Randall. And I think Ingram going to be solid, at least his first year. I think they're all going to be solid, at least. But if they don't take that gigantic step, I don't see Westbrook coming. And like I said, we only have money for one max player right now. One max player we have money for. Just one. I don't see Westbrook just coming with that one max slot. I don't see it. Because if they just, like I said, they just all right seasons, then you got Dame. Now we got money tied up, the $35 million per year for the next 4 years, which don't make no sense. The next 4 years we got $35 million tied up for the next 4 years. Now we got to reach the floor. We got like $12 more million to reach the floor, the $85 million floor where we have to get to. I don't know who we're going to bring in. I don't know if they're going to be multi-year deals. I don't know. It really doesn't matter because we got this money tied up already. We ain't going to be able to have money for one max player. Now we just killed ourselves. We just killed ourselves with that. Because we're not going to dump them like how Houston was able to dump Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin had 1 year left on his deal. They said, Lakers, they wanted Chris Bosh so bad. Lakers, we give you a first-round pick. Hurry up and take Jeremy Lin. We did that. They want to get rid of Roy Hibbert. They want to go quicker. The Lakers need a center. Come on, let's get Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert had 1 year left on his deal. Bogut, 1 year left on his deal. Come on, take him. San Antonio need to clear some cap space to get Gasol. They want to get rid of Boris Diaw. It's going to be nothing. Boris Diaw got 1 year left on his deal. It's going to be nothing to get rid of Boris Diaw. It's only I think only get like 6 or 7 million anyway. It's going to be nothing for them to get rid of him. Now with 3 years left on the deal, Mozgov going to be 31 next year, and Deng going to be 32 next year. With 3 years left on their deal, and at best they're going to have solid years, just solid. I'm giving them solid. Maybe they might not even do that. But even at their best, I think they're going to be solid. You're not going to just be able to pawn them off without getting salary in return. Mozgov with all that money left, nobody going to say, okay, we ain't going to be able to pawn off. We stuck with them. We're not going to be able to pawn them off. So all the now we may have to do now, it kills us now. It's gonna put us in a position. Westbrook, we can't go to Westbrook and say, okay, we got 2 max slots, like how Mitch said, oh, he was so confident this year, or we got money where we could go to a player and say, you pick who you want to play with. It's not going to be like that this time around. Because now with 1 max slot, it's going to be tough to do that. So now, like I said, it kills us. We're not going to be able to dump them because them guys going to have 3 years left on their deal. A 31-year-old and a 32-year-old going to have, they just had solid seasons, maybe 12 points, 10 points, a couple rebounds. Lakers may win 7, 8, 9, 10 more games, but they not going to be the main cause. Most of the young guys going to be the reason why. You're not going to be able to dump them for free like how these guys dump them without bringing back salary in return. We're not going to be able to do that. So now we're stuck. So now Westbrook going to look back and be like, no, because he going to want to win because he going to want to be able to compete. Because if he go through this year, OKC going to take a dip. So he a warrior. We know that about Westbrook. So he going to be frustrated. Durant, 9 to 10 going to win a trophy. So Westbrook going to look to be on a team that be able to compete. So now, what it do, it automatic, order for us to do is we're going to have to trade them young guys off now to get another player. We might have to overpay in the trade for him to hurry up and sign and be like, all right, may have to trade 2 or 3 of them, boom, to get another player because we don't have that extra max spot. Now, if we had the young players with 2 max slots, we say, Westbrook, who you want? Now, we covered, you know what I'm saying? We could put Cox on the bench, maybe Russell, D'Angelo Russell, Westbrook, Randall, and Ingram. I don't know who's in the market, maybe a center or whatever. But he could buy like 2 good players with these young guys. We can roll with that. Like him and another guy, him and, whoever in the free agent market. I didn't really look too much who's going to be free agent this year coming. Or we might make a string of trade with somebody because now all these guys that's overpaid, who got overpaid this year, a lot of them going to be on the trade block because they're not going to live up nowhere near to the contracts they're getting. So with that being said, that's the situation what we up against. The Lakers killed themselves. And now, if I'm Jeannie Buss, I'm sitting back saying, you know what? Jerry West sealed that deal with Kevin Durant. Jerry West got confidence. Mitch stuck his tail in his ass and got nervous and believed the hype where, we can't get no free agent, so let me call Timothy Mozgov at 12:01 and let me offer him a 4-year deal. I think that it went like this. Yeah, hello, Mitch. He talked to his agent. Mozgov, okay, this not. For it to be 12:01 and the deal happened 12:07. Oh, I'm gonna get an option. No, we ain't gonna. Okay, we'll give you 4 years guaranteed. No options. No option for luau things. We can't get nobody. We're going to have to build through the draft. And you believe that? With $70 million in cap space, Los Angeles, a new coach. And then another thing before I end this video, it irks me about Luke Walton doing his job already. He was influenced. Mozgov talked about, Luke talking to him, made me want to come. Mozgov. 4 years, $64 million made you come. Luke Walton ain't had to say nothing to you. They could have faxed you that offer and you was taking it. Nobody ain't had to open their mouth. Mitch ain't had to call nothing. They could have just had a notarized letter, fax you the offer to your agent. We the Lakers, we offer you 4 years, $64 million. Had to say 2 words to you. Had to tell you no role or nothing, no style of play or nothing. You was signing that. So cut it out. Stop trying to talk to somebody like somebody stupid. The same luau thing, I was impressed with their young guys, and I like the vision what Luke Walton did. Stop making it sound Luke Walton, what he said, made you guys want to come. You 31 years old, you ain't stupid. You see your career decline. You had a couple good months just passed. Because once you left Chicago and Cleveland, you didn't do nothing. Your first year in Miami, you did nothing. The first half of the season, you did nothing. You only did something at the last few months of the season. And $72 million for a guy come on. Stop, don't let the kids, people stop reading at that Luke, his recruiting. Because his recruiting's so strong, why you ain't getting none of the guys you should have got? And now, like I said, the Lakers killed themselves, and it's bad, man. It's bad. I'm nervous because now they going to be in a catch-22. Now either they're going to have to either trade their guys by the deadline to try to do something. And then the bad part about most of them young guys don't make no money. You know, the highest paid young guy we got is Russell. He getting $5 million. Ingram getting 4.4. Well, yeah, Clarkson, he got the $12 million this year. And Randall with the 3. So we might have to get rid of 2 of them to try to get somebody to try to help and make something happen with Westbrook. Which I don't want that. I want the process to go through this year. Let these guys play it out and get their status up, and then approach the free agency again. But now we're only approaching it with one max slot. We can't say Westbrook with you and another guy to go. And we ain't going to be able to pawn off them guys like that, like how these other teams did. We not. Come on, let's not kid ourselves. All them guys who got pawned off was on 1-year deals. Bogut, Roy Hibbert, Jeremy Lin, you know, them guys was on 1-year deals on their way out, you know, so it was easy to a team to swallow that contract so fast. Nobody's swallowing 3 years for a 31 to 32-year-old guy that's they know not is serviceable. And I want to get to one, this is my last thing I'm going to get into before I end this, about this shit that's irking me. I think it was Dave Miller, but it was a lot of guys I'm seeing, you know, Luke Deng, strong veteran presence, good locker room guy. I've been hearing that. They talk about that, him being more of a locker room guy more than him and Mozgov helping on the court. More, they need veterans, locker room guy, more than they helping on the court. My thing, you don't pay no $18 million for no fucking locker room guy. You don't pay no $16 million for no locker room guy. You don't tie all that money for 4 years for 2 players for no fucking locker room guy, or a guy you want to be like Bogut and a guy you feel is a locker room guy. Talk about for Ingram. You do not do that. If you want a strong locker room guy, you make them locker room guys your 12th, 13th, and 14th player on the team. You could use them guys that's end of the bench. You could use a guard for the guards, a forward for the forwards, and a center for a center. You could go say, okay, a guy like Shane Battier. We know you. I don't know what type of money he make broadcasting or something. He's a strong locker room guy. You're not in the league no more. We pay you $1 million to suit up. We may need you once every blue moon inside the thing. We just need you a locker room guy. You can sign $3 million, 3 guys for $1 million a piece. Like Metal World Peace and that. And then they saying locker room guys. We had Kobe, Hibbert, Brandon Bash, and Metal World Peace last year. So you may tell me them guys not strong locker room guys than Deng and Mozgov. And the NBA guy said Deng is laid back. He's pretty. He's not vocal like that. Him or Mozgov. So you think you think they're more stronger guys than them on the locker room guys? Like I said, what you got assistant coaches for? And like I said, it's doing the playing, the practice, before games, at the game. That's the only time the locker room guys. He said it's fairly important, but not like that. What them assistant coaches and everything's for? You get older guys, put them on the end of the bench. I don't care if you get guys 38 years old, 37 years old. Let them be your 12, 13, 14 guys who gonna be in suits when it's time to play. They be on the injured reserve list. But in the locker room, have them be your locker room guys. You don't pay no guy that type money, and the main thing you'll focus on strong locker room guys. That should still happen between Nick Young and D'Angelo Russell. You're not gonna stop nothing, period. If something gonna happen, these guys gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have a veteran presence, but that never stopped anything. That never stopped anything. Marquise Morris cursed the team out. They had Tyson Chandler. They had a couple, P.J. Tucker. They had some veteran guys on their team. He sat there, cursed the coach. He just wilded out Markieff Morris. And I could just go on and on to plenty of other teams that had got veteran guys and still what they did. Look at Whiteside, the bonehead stuff and things he was doing. They got veteran guys, Dwayne Wade and Bosh and them. You got some guys, things gonna happen. No, all these guys millionaires. It's not like one guy or two guys gonna stop something from happening. You cannot control some of that stuff. You get talented guys, you pay the talented guys with upside, guys who are gonna make an impact on that court. You pay them guys. You don't pay the guys they paid. Like I said, I know this video long. I hope that it kept your attention and, be open-minded. If you like, big fan of Luau Ding or Moscow, just keep it real with yourself. We all know that's bad. Now it kills us in the future because now we have one max spot and we're not going to be able to pawn them guys off. I don't care if they have solid seasons. That type of money at their age, 31, 32, that's still a lot of money. Even in the new CBA, it's still. You're going to have to take back some salary and it's going to defeat the purpose. You take back some salary because you still ain't going to be able to get that guy. And they're going to cause us to have to trade off them young guys to either, if you want to get Westbrook, to get a couple of guys to play with them. Like I said, unless they play over their head. And they just at least 3 out of 4, just come out and be something special and damn near all-star level this year. Like I said, I'm still going to keep saying this. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to do this. I'm still contemplating about, leaving this blog thing alone. I appreciate everybody who telling me they don't want me to stop. But like I said, I'm definitely going to do it up until the Lakers roster is complete. I know they still got a couple more slots, but like I said, it just killed my momentum. I was looking forward to this for months. And, it really upset me. I have a lot of other things going on that I do, but I'm a basketball junkie. I love it. And, I go to games and I go to different arenas. I love this thing. And for this organization to fall like that and make the bonehead decisions like that after we done came out this rut for the couple years with the salary cap, getting young guys. Come on. Look at the young guys we had, 70 million in cap space. It ain't supposed to turn out like this. You just could have got plug-in guys and go back at it next year. Like, it ain't supposed to go like that. I'm hurt. I'm sick. It just killed my momentum. Like I said, I could still be positive about the young guys and just give some hope, but I'm really not happy, and I don't really see nobody who going to come in for these next couple of spots. It may be okay signings, but the damage is done with them 2 big contracts, so if we get 2 guys on these reasonable contracts coming in, it's still, I don't really see no difference right now. But thank you guys for listening. I hope this standard 30 minutes. I hope it was entertaining and knowledge that I could bring to you guys. And like I said, we get this hope, it's maybe, but I will, come back when, when this roster complete and, give my thoughts on that. So, I'm out right now. Take care. Enjoy yourself. Peace out.